So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, but...
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably...
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Reinders, now it's Semenyo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Now it's Thuram. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Trafford gets it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bernardo Silva producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Stones. Great vision. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Akanji. And it's Zielinski. And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Carlos Augusto. Barella. And here's Mkhitaryan. Goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 22esimo minuto, numero 10.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cross goes in there. Martinez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Reinders. That has been cut short. Barella, and that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get free. And here's Bernardo Silva. Mkhitaryan. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Stones. And it's Stones. Savinho. Out for a throw. Nico Gonzalez. That has been slung wide. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely pass, but can he... Reinders! Bastoni. Mkhitaryan has created one goal already. Now it's Thuram. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he plays one through. Space for him to turn and look. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Inter Milan coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Inter Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So off we go again.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open.
He leaps for it! Bernardo Silva. And Savinho. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Bernardo Silva. Now Semenyo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Thuram. Now this could be a... Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Barella clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Shoots! And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stones. Lewis. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Foden, and it's Lewis. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Sommer did just about enough to
80.607
come out on
spettatori.
top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Martinez. That's a throw. Shot, tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Driving forward. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Martinez. Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Foden. And he's forced to go back. Çalhanoğlu, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Foden. Oh, well measured. He's found the way through. He's found some... And the shot! Well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to...
Great chance! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Numero 23.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Reinders. Now it's Foden. Goes looking wide. Spread out to the left. Darmian was in no mood for any of that. Çalhanoğlu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through, and he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Cambio di giocatori.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Oh, good take in a good area. He's free. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chips it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Barella, quality ball. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Barella. Martinez being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now it's Foden. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He came in hard, very hard. Bernardo Silva goes short. Pinches it off him.
Manchester really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Inter Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Savinho is offering a right smile there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Martinez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were